Hi everyone, it's Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. Going to do a video on how to prune the Choisya snow flurries that I've got in the garden. Going to use the head cam for change, not used it for a while. So be prepared for a Blair Witch experience as I'm bound to be a little bit more shaky than normal. I'm not guaranteeing that the video will be the most thrilling one as essentially you'll be watching me doing a bit of pruning, but see how it goes, and also I'll probably end up using some of the cut off bits for some cutting, so might do a second kind of add-on one to show you how to do the cuttings or how the cuttings take. So let's get the camera on and see what we shall see. See you soon. Right, so this plant here is Choisya snow flurries. It's been around for, I don't know, probably about 6-7 years now. One of my grower friends bred it, so that's Liz Forest. So they bred it. It's a really nice type of Choisya. As you can see, it's got these lovely leaf to it, a bit like Aztec Pearl. Still got the fragrance in the foliage. It's finished flowering now, although I had noticed one rogue flower still appearing, but yeah, it gets absolutely smothered sort of in about April time, and then sometimes you get a repeat flush of flower in September. It does grow and form this lovely sort of mass, gets to about 4 foot height, similar sort of spread. It's really, it's been, I've had it for about 4 years. Oh, there's some of the flowers. Look at those. They're the flowers there. So they've got a slight scent to them, not a lot, but it doesn't tend to get bothered by any pests or diseases, which is really good. Tolerant in sunny or part shade position, but it's kind of getting a little too big for where it is, just because it's interfering with my cornice. So I'm going to snip it back, and I will actually use some of the cutting material, or the cut off material, to grow some new plants from. But I just thought good opportunity to show you how to do the pruning. Really simple. So it is an evergreen. As with basically all evergreens, do your pruning from May through to September. Don't want to be any later than that, really. You know, sometimes you can go into the October if it's still particularly mild, but basic pruning. So you can see where I've pruned to before, so we'll go just above that. Find your leaf joints, which are, that's your leaf joint there, so you're just going to prune just above your leaf joint, and then what you'll find is those joints there will then reshoot. So you do that over the whole thing, and just trying to maintain a bit of a ball shape to it. So some of it you can be a little bit more ruthless on. Actually, I'll go a bit lower. So you can see some of it has grown a bit forwards towards the light, brighter position, so we'll just make slight tweaks to pruning as we go. So it's sort of this main structure is what we want to prune down. So where you got just fresh growth, then you can just cut that straight to the back to the crown piece again. So like here, you could just prune it fractionally above, and then that would resprout. Instead we go fractionally below, snip, and leaf joints there, take it down to there. So you can already see we're lowering the height whilst maintaining a sort of balance to it. Remember, as you get to the edge you want to taper down slowly, so otherwise you end up with it looking like a square, and no one wants a square choisya, or square anything, to be fair. It's very therapeutic, especially stood by the pond. Again, you'll notice I'm using my Felcos, nice and clean, albeit they do want a slight oil, but you want to make sure whenever you're doing pruning of any description, you clean your secateurs, saw, knife, whatever you use, thoroughly between each use, just because you don't want to spread any pests and diseases between one plant and another. I'll just get down here. Give a bit of light to that, the crinum. And pruning's one of those things not to be worried about. If you snip off a little bit too much, don't worry, it'll soon grow back. Might not be this year, but certainly next year you won't even notice. As long as you do it at the right time of year, that's the main thing. Oh, look at that. Got some corner sprats still showing. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. A few wayward bits, but on the whole not too bad. So where do you stop? Right, that'll do. Hope you've liked me doing the pruning. Give you a bit more confidence for all your pruning of evergreens now. So yeah, good luck. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.